Sassy, my dear, how are you?
Okay, how are you?
No. I want the laugh. I want the roll. I want the smile. I want to pay the toll. What's up, Roo Crew? The culinary trapper. Nancy, yeah, boy. How's it going? How's it going, guys? Andrew Weeble, what is up, buddy? And we got King Bob. We got Jedi Joan. How are you, bud? Kelly Zufeld, Sassy Cajun. So how are you, my dear? Are you feeling a little? I know you were tired because you had a little bit of a drive, and you were doing some things. You know, you're resting up. You're getting better.
It's been a stressful week.
Yeah.
Oh, there's an echo. Did it go away? Yeah. It's been a very stressful week for me at my house. So I still feel a little exhausted, but hopefully by the weekend I'll be all right.
Well, yeah, we got a trip, Sassy. So, you got to pack the Tylenol. You're going to have to get the little neck warmers, the little massage rollers, everything like that, because we're going to pack the bags and we're off and running again. Last week, we had a great visit with King Bob. So, Sassy, where are we going to pilot the plane for this week?
Jacksonville, Florida.
Jacksonville, Florida, home of
Obi the Kid.
Obi the Kid. All right. So, guys, we are going to Jacksonville, Florida, Obi the Kid. So, that is amazing. So, we're going to go ahead and do that. So, right now, let's go ahead and cue that intro, and we will be right back. All right, that's woohoo! We got the show up and running. And Sassy, we might have some guests with us today because I have this for you. Let me see if I can share this or not. I'm going to see what's going on. Let's see. Let me try this. Okay, can you see anything right now? Let me see. All right, let me try a video file. No. So I got sent something from the Culinary Trapper, but the problem is I'm trying to get it in an MP4 form. And when I have it, so what I'm trying to do is...
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I got the same thing.
Are you able to show it and share it?
Yeah. You just have to give me a second to pull it up.
Okay, absolutely. So, Tats, how's it going? Nick, Gem Pops, Nightshade, Umpty Scratch. How are you guys doing? How's the family? How's everybody? Jay Lee, how's it going? Thank you so much for being here, guys. Yes, our plane, we have not taken off yet. And today, we're not taking a plane, Sassy. We're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be hopping in the Millennium Falcon. So we have some room. So let me go ahead and add this to the stream here. So there we go. So I know that we've had some guests that wanted to hop on our flight today. So I figured we'd bring them along. Sassy, do you recognize these guests? Are they okay?
I think so. I think we would have a good time if this guest was on our plane.
Okay. Well then, aye, Captain. Then permission to board. So who are we boarding today?
It's Tiny Chef.
Well, good. Then we can have some food. We can have with the little in the kitchen port. We can put them in there and say, "Hey, you're gonna earn your keep and make us some big grub." Okay, Tiny Chef. We're gonna see what you got. Well, then that means there's got to be a big chef.
Big Chef doesn't show his face. It's just Tiny Chef.
Well, Tiny Chef, what do we
We're just
got?
gonna hijack him.
Well, what and does he have a video playing?
Yes. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
I don't know. It is kind of cold. We can go hop on and see if we can catch a plane with 2 boys in SASSY cages and see if we can go fly to Jacksonville. They're hanging out with Opie the Kid today. There's a lot warmer there, I'm sure. Want to see if we can make it? Let's go try to make that plane.
We okay?
Yeah, we're going to try to make this plane and see if we can make the chair. They might not take us, though. We're going to see. What's up, Tiny Chef?
That was it.
Well, there we go. Well, we're gonna board Tiny Chef. We may even get him an opportunity to maybe steer and fly and do all that. But Sassy, today we are going not to take a plane, but we are going to have to go light speed today. We're running a little bit behind, so we're going to have to definitely pull up. You know, Chewbacca has signaled that the Millennium Falcon is ready to go, so we are going to go ahead and do that. Sassy, do you have all your bags? Everything's packed, ready to go. Tiny Chef is boarded, so the Culinary Trapper is intact. Are we ready to go to Jacksonville, Florida?
Yeah, every week you surprise me with a new ride, so I don't know what to expect.
That's right, because we like I said, we get it. We get the rides, we get them. It's like pop rides. You never know what you're going to get with Funko. Like, so popping around the world, you never know how we're popping in. And today we're going to be doing warp speed. So here we go. And see how fast we get there.
That was fast.
Now, it is. It's. We needed it. We definitely needed it. Now we got to double check, guys. You know, we got to know. I got to check. Rock, can you let me know, Rock? Yeah, I think we're in Florida. Yes, I definitely think we're in Florida. So we're gonna have to go check out Opie the Kid. Now, Opie the Kid, like I said, being a dad and having all those kids to take care of, right? So, is this Opie the Kid?
No.
He might be tuckered out. I mean, but yes, we are going to Jacksonville, Florida, guys. So
is it where the star is? Is that where it is?
Right here where the star is.
Where the star. Okay, cool.
Now, Opie the Kid might think that he's the star, because, we have.
Opie, that sends a disturbance in the force. Get rid of that thing. Eric and Sassy, you challenge me for who has the best channel. You can't win. If you strike me down, I will become even more awesome than before.
So that is, so Opie the Kid wants to say that his city is the best out there. He's challenging, saying it's not Tahoe, it's not Princess Sassy's home of what? Where are we at, Sassy?
Oh, right now we are in Jacksonville.
No, but where do you live?
Oh, in the bayou, of course.
That's right. So in the bayou. So we're waiting for Opie the Kid to allow us to come in. He's doing some daddy daycare right now, but we are going to be bringing him on very shortly.
We do have some new people in the chat, so we could tell them hi while waiting. I did see Eric Fry, Horror Collector Fiend, Hidden Funko,
Fry,
Jim Pops, Cisco, Nancy, Christina. I know we've said some names already, but I'm just retelling you hello.
Root Crew.
Crew.
Hidden Funko. You're not hidden. We found you.
Yep. We know just right where you are hidden. You better watch out.
And Nancy and Cisco, you guys have, yeah, boy. Well, I've got, yeah buddy. All right. So we have, like I said, guys, Opie really wants the excitement. He wants you guys to get louder. So make sure everybody in the chat, you guys are cheering and cheering. Because, we want to make sure that Opie is coming on. So right now, guys, but Sassy's got to do her cheer too, guys. So Sassy's going to be cheering. Here we go. That's right. Sassy's cheering too. So let's welcome Mr. Obi the Kid.
Oh, it's me? Oh, hello. Hello.
Hello, young man. How are you doing?
Hello. You know, another great day.
Wait, you sure that's Obi and not Britney Spears?
Jokes.
Yeah,
Jokes.
You know, gotta throw a few in there.
Oh.
So,
Uh-oh.
and here, so okay.
Oh, who's next? Let's go. Yeah, boy.
I sense your jokes disturbing.
I didn't mean to make you mad. I'm sorry, Obi.
I'm having lots of difficulties with the phone, but we're gonna make this work because welcome to Duval.
Now remember, Obi, you don't need to show your identification, okay?
Of course not.
Yeah, we don't need to see that. And like I said, we do have our eye on you. I have my bounty hunter. He's going to be taking care of things, making sure things are intact tonight. So definitely from there.
I'll nod right back to him.
But Obi, how are you doing, sir? I know busy times with being the dad that you are with the kids. We appreciate you taking the time out of your day to welcome us into your home, your town, and just give us an idea, a little bit more about Obi the Kid. So we appreciate it 100%. So popping in around the world, we have come to visit with Obi, and we think today is definitely best day ever. Guys.
I like it.
I know Ruku's mad because we didn't go visit them. They said we're in their town, but we didn't come visit.
Well, I mean, something you need to know about Jacksonville is you have the entire United States, the lower 48. They'll say, "Oh, this city's so big." Jacksonville, by landmass, is the largest city. So when someone says, "I live in Jacksonville," like Ruku lives like 35 minutes away, and we live in the same city.
Wow.
So, I think if I were to, it's like 840 square miles is the county of Duval.
Wow.
So yeah. So forget all your Los Angeles and Chicago's and New York. Jacksonville's where it's at.
Okay. Teresa's in the house.
What's up, Teresa?
Hey, everybody.
How are you guys? So like I said, we really appreciate you guys just kind of hanging out. It means a lot. Just like I said, this is a show that we wanted to do and have some fun when we designed this, to go different places, get a chance to meet different people in the community, and get to know a little bit more about what they enjoy and things from there. So obviously, Sassy on your left, Sassy on your left, Sassy. There you go. All right. So Obi the Kid, we do have some questions for you. Our Princess Sassy would like to take it away.
Okay.
She might. Yeah, maybe.
Just put me on the spot like that.
Okay. No
notice or anything. Oh, I think Geeky Mama Bear's in the house.
Oh, okay. So let's hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me see. Okay. Juliana, how are you doing, Juliana? Geeky Mama Bear, how are you doing today, my dear? Obviously, Geeky Mama Bear is here, so that is awesome. We got it. Yep. Oh, wait. Yep, she's here, guys. So Juliana, Geeky Mama Bear, has come sliding in, guys. So we really appreciate it. So Juliana, hello. How are you? But definitely, let's go ahead and Yoda. What do you think, Sassy? All right. I
got my notes. I'm ready.
Okay, you're ready.
I got my notes.
All right. Well, let me go ahead and take a seat real quick while you go ahead and do that. I'm gonna have it up, but all right.
I don't think that chair works. Oh,
see,
gracious.
you read from nothing, but I actually have something to read.
I read from nothing?
Yes.
I read from. Excuse me.
Oh, you read from your imagination. That's what it is.
Let me see. I'm trying to find a very thick book.
Just live long and prosper, Obi. Just live long and prosper.
Hey, is that the Harry Potter guy?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I guess we're going to get started.
Oh, there's Princess Leia.
No. Okay, you ready? You ready to get started?
Go for it.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Both of you ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do this. Okay, so we want to know how long you've lived in Jacksonville.
6'4". Oh,
Okay.
sorry. I've lived in Jacksonville for 6 years.
6 years, okay. And
Yep.
where were you from? Like, where did you come from?
I'm born and raised in Tampa.
Oh, okay.
Now, if we have questions, Sassy, should they be paying attention to the chat?
Oh, well, of course.
Because I mean, what might happen with some of these questions?
Oh, they're definitely going to be a quiz.
A quiz. So, and what happens? Hello, Clarissa Menchaca. How are ya? And what happens on the quiz, Sassy?
Okay, well, the top 3 get put on a wheel, and at the end of the month, we spin the wheel, and somebody wins a prize pack.
So come on, guys, be paying attention, be ready to go. So we have some questions coming, so make sure you're listening. Obi loves his horror.
My lighting's a little off tonight. My top light got taken down. So.
Sassy, every time you walk in a room, you light it up. Your smile always.
That's so sweet, Eric.
Well played. Well played.
All right, so let's roll.
All right, so are you married?
I am indeed. Have been for the last 11 years.
11 years. And where did y'all meet?
We met in Tampa. We met actually when we both graduated from high school. So I can't really say high school sweethearts, but college sweethearts.
Pretty close, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, and it was the best day ever. Even though she instructed like 4 of her friends to keep me away from her because I was a big scary person. Yeah, that's what she was like. Don't go near me. But fortunately, they failed.
So you met her in college, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And do y'all have any kids?
Yes, you might have seen a couple of them on the walk-in. there's a little show that's walking with the kid with kids. You might have seen it on my channel. No big deal or anything.
Well, I mean, not everybody knows.
So
They don't know, you know.
Well, for the people, let me get my notes.
Yeah, that would be nice.
For the people that don't know,
You have to be
there
prepared.
are always prepared. I have 4 kids, and the middle 2 are boy-girl twins. So yeah, if they have the money of the Olsens, that would be great. But they're definitely a handful. I think I got a slideshow with some fun pictures blast from the past. So we have a 8-year-old as of next week, and then twin 4-year-olds and a 15-month-old baby.
I can't imagine 2 4-year-olds at the same time.
It is it's never a dull moment.
I bet. Okay, so tell us a little bit about you. Like, what do you like to do?
Well, currently I'm training for a 15K, which is 9.3 miles. Or for anybody, I've talked to a couple people that are across the pond, and it's 15 kilometers. Yes, I wish I could run like Chris Evans, because he seems to run very quickly. I was actually in Jacksonville. They have the largest. We just keep going with large stuff because we're just that awesome. They have the largest.
In charge, huh?
Yep, the largest 15K in the whole United States, and it's actually next month. It's called the Gate River Run, and you run 8 miles, essentially flat, and then the 9th mile, to get to the finish line, you got to go over a bridge to get into Jacksonville.
Wow.
Because what's crazy about downtown is kind of a little bit like separated, kind of like a peninsula. That's the bridge that we go out of. That is the Main Street Bridge, and it's very lovely and beautiful. But that's not the bridge that we go. It's fun. It's fun. Yep, that's my city. That's my city. It is. It's fun. So currently I'm running 3 times a week. So it's not as much fun on the legs, but it's good for the cardio, and I said I was gonna challenge myself to do it, and I'm gonna do it.
Haven't you done other races before?
I have. I've done a number of races. My dad was a marathon runner. So somewhere in my genetics is the ability to run and run and run.
Because I know I've seen other pictures with you running and stuff like that. So
yeah, I have I could show you just a couple medals that I've won from running races. Just no big deal or anything. If you guys, I know that you guys have already landed in Jacksonville, but we're just gonna take a little speeder bike tour, right over there. Hey, it's my dad.
Oh no.
Hi, Dad.
Okay, so tell us what Jacksonville is named after. Since you're walking, you can talk.
Jacksonville is named after a gentleman. You might have heard of him. Not Michael Jackson. Andrew Jackson. And what's funny enough is he never stepped foot in the city of Jacksonville.
Really?
Yet the city is named after him.
That's interesting.
So there are
what? Dang.
Yeah, and if you flip around, that's where the Pops live. So you might have seen some of those guys. But yeah, just a few. To include this one's one of my favorites. It's about 4 pounds.
Wow.
So yeah, no big deal. Just run a couple times, and there's the bathroom right.
Just
right
a couple of medals.
just a couple. Just a couple.
Yeah.
That's why. And so here's if you guys saw from the local shop, we got the fryer.
Yeah, that was a cool pop.
I liked it. So that is let's see what else we got. Oh,
what's up with all those belts you show in your videos and stuff?
Well, that one there you go. That one right there is a replica of of the Undisputed Championship. That was held by such people as Brock Lesnar and John Cena, JBL, Eddie Guerrero, Hulk Hogan. No big deal. Just a couple household names.
Oh, okay.
And it might be in a couple of my videos. That was my gift when I came back from deployment. I said, I'm gonna get me one of these.
So I guess you're a wrestling fan.
Yeah, you could say that.
Okay. All right, and of course you collect Funkos. I mean,
I do.
We just saw the pops. Somebody says you don't put pops in the closet.
No, I don't want. You see, they suffocate in there. You don't want to suffocate. You let them breathe.
Yeah. So what lines of Funko do you collect?
I think I got the majority of the Venom line. I do not have any of those My Little Ponies.
I have a Milo Pony. I have one. It's a glow in the dark one.
Although at my desk at work, I did before all of this happened. I had a whole bunch of figures even before I collected Funkos. I had a whole bunch of figures set up, and people would donate to the cause. And I also had a couple Strawberry Shortcakes and My Little Ponies and Hello Kitty stuff just on the desk. And I'm like,
that's amazing.
And so every day I would make them into different configurations. And the My Little Ponies would be chasing some army people around and just being bullies, because they probably are. I don't know, I've never seen the show.
So you collect Venom and what else?
I've collected the Venom line, I've dabbled a little bit into the Marvel, but that's just that's just a line that I don't want to complete. If you've seen from my bathroom, we have some sci-fi stuff in there, a little bit of Star Wars. But I think the only thing that I'm trying to be a completionist with, besides my Garfield pops, I showed, I think, yesterday's, I'm missing the one Garfield pop, and I'm looking for it. The one with him.
What Garfield pop is it?
It's the, I believe it's a Hot Topic. It's one of the exclusives. There's a 2-comma one. There's an exclusive with Garfield being grumpy, and he's got a coffee cup that says "I hate Mondays."
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, it's not barbaric. It's wonderful because it's Garfield, and that's how I grew up.
Jim Pop says, "Wait, you don't collect Marvel? Don't open the box I sent."
Well, I'm not a completionist. I do have a lot of Captain Americas, which, oddly enough, I have several pops that are holding Captain America shield that are not Captain America. I think they had the Black Widow and they had the Spider-Man, and apparently they released something about a Winter Soldier, and
that looks amazing.
Came and went. I was like,
Yep.
Just like all the people that didn't get invited to ECCC.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about that. So we talked about work desk. What kind of work do you do?
I work for a bank, but that's not really the fun job. The fun job that I have is I drive for
the weekend job, right?
The weekend job. I drive for Lyft, and it is amazing.
Yeah, you better watch out. Your ears might get licked, or your head, or something.
There are some stories that yes, drunk people. It's kind of like I'm a counselor, and they just like to tell me all of their things, and there's some things I don't need to know, and some things that I really don't need to know, and yeah.
Yeah, didn't you tell me about the guys that went to the strip club and they were accountants?
Yeah, they were during their time at the gentleman's club.
Gentleman's club. Okay.
Yeah, they did have. I'm trying to think, and all these things are popping up. During their time with the entertainers, they were trying to get them to say, "Hey, I could help. Like, let me go back to your place, and I will, I'll help you with your taxes." I'm like, that's not how this works. Like, they're going to be nice and kind as long as you're throwing money at them, and then when you stop throwing money at them, they're going to say, "Go away."
Right. Okay, so who got you into wrestling?
My mom actually did, because her dad got her into it, and I'm trying to multitask and talk at the same time. So he got her into the AWA with Vern Gagne, and I think Gorgeous like back in the day, back when it was more of the wrestling versus the entertainment that it is. So I've been watching since about the age of 5, and I was talking with anybody that's a wrestling fan. The Big Show, or Paul White, just switched allegiances and went over to AEW, and I actually got to meet him at a Walmart.
Oh wow!
I was actually buying some wrestling figures, and oddly enough, I had the Big Show on top, and I hear this guy, "Hey, is that guy any good?" I'm like, "Yeah, he's kind of good." I turn around, there's just giant. He's 7 feet tall, and at the time he was on the heavier side of like 450, 500 pounds. And I'm like, "Oh, hello, sir." And then I'm like, "If I go buy a Sharpie, would you sign this for me? Because if not, this would be a shame." And so he's a very nice guy.
Obi has a question for you. Where'd it go?
Obi has a question. I have a question for myself.
How are you not a Bucks fan?
I was like, you have your city that you're a fan. Like, I suffered through the creamsicle jersey years, and my first game was actually with the Jaguars and the Bucks. And when I was in high school, when they won the last time, Hey, that's Jackson DeVille. And no, that's not Jackson DeVille.
And I meant to say the culinary trapper. I don't know what I was thinking.
I was gonna say, I'm like, I didn't tell myself that. I didn't know that I was telling myself that.
You might have, and
But yeah, I mean, I followed the Bucks. Actually, before being here, I was in Massachusetts, so I'm pretty sure Tom Brady is following me.
Yeah. Okay.
And fun fact, if you when I did a lot of collecting of like sports memorabilia and jerseys, and if you go to a NFL stadium with an Aaron Hernandez jersey, they will not let you in.
Wow. That's crazy. We have some new people that came in the chat. We haven't told them hi in a minute, so if you
Hi, new people.
give us a second. Tats, Iconic Odd, Miss Evelyn.
Well,
I think that's it. I just don't want to miss anybody. Don't want to be rude.
Well, yeah, we got to give them, they came in and you don't want to miss them because we appreciate you guys being here. It means a lot. We're all family. We support whatever streams come in. We always want to be able to do that. We get to see each other each day, so it's awesome. And, Obi gets to obviously get to see Brady. Brady, what's up, Obi? Mm-hmm. We have a little bit of fun with that. But guys, yeah, we really appreciate it 100%. For everybody just kind of being here and hanging out. Evelyn, how are you? Iconic Odd. Once again, King Bob, never cross the streams. You never cross the streams. You might not know what's into the water. There could be something floating, some gators in there. So, all right. So we're gonna. Hey, what else you got, Sassy?
Oh, I was gonna ask him if his kids reminded him of any kind of gaming franchise.
Yes, and oddly enough, two of them, they go to a Jewish preschool, and this weekend is a Jewish holiday, so they got to dress up in costumes, kind of like a Mardi Gras kind of thing, and they dressed up as Luigi and Peach, because we have my eldest loves the color red, and his brother loves the color green, so the boys are red and green, and then I have a blonde-haired girl and a red-headed girl. Well, just like Princess Peach and Princess Daisy. So it kind of fits that, if the shoe fits, you wear it around.
You just
so
wear it.
we have the Mario family.
There you go.
And no, we're not going to worry about, the who's in love with who. We're just the four main characters that you could play on, Mario Kart or Mario Party. Because I know that's going to come up somewhere because some of you crazy people. But I love you.
Okay, so why do you blame your grandfather's who do you blame your grandfather's death on and why?
So, as I said, my grandfather, I watched wrestling with, and we used to watch, WCW back in the 90s because that was on TNT, and, the Raw was on channel that we didn't get because we just got the basic channels. And, right when he started getting sick, it was, the wholesome, have your vitamins and say your prayers Hulk Hogan, turned to join the NWO, and, instead of wearing the, red and yellow, he was in the black and white. And right around that time, my grandfather got pneumonia and got sick, went to the hospital, and never came out. So for the longest time, I was convinced that Hulk Hogan turning bad killed my grandfather.
Wow, that's crazy.
So if I ever see Hulk Hogan,
it's on, huh?
I don't know. We'll see.
Robert wants to know who Bowser is.
I don't think we have.
I think it would probably be you, right?
I guess. I mean, they use me as a human trampoline, so probably they're just trying to jump on me. So I guess I'm Bowser.
There you go. So yeah,
I got one slide question here. So, being with the kids, have you did the tea party thing? Have you done the dress up? You get to sit there. I mean, how being dad, are you looking forward to stuff like that? You know, 100%.
100%. I love my kids, very much. I try to, get them into videos, but most of the time, by the time, it goes around, they're already asleep. So I try to do it when I can. But yeah, I have no problem with tea parties, or if they want to paint nails, or maybe I'll stop at makeup. I don't know. But my daughter is very much a girly girl. But having the son, our eldest, first, we didn't have to deal with any of the Cinderellas or Sleeping Beauties or Frozen. We have not seen Frozen 1,000 times. We've seen Cars 100.5 times, but I think we've seen Frozen once because we were at somebody's house. They were like, "You ever seen Frozen?" Sure, or yeah, we'll watch it. And so yes, my daughter is a girly girl princess and loves it.
Well, we look forward to down the road. Well, I want to see him braid the beard. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm perfectly fine with that.
Braid the beard, paint the nails. Let's have some tea. Yes, let's go.
Hey, they have beard ornaments. So I mean, if you have an ornament in there, you can put some bows in there.
Yeah,
no big deal.
Do like an ugly sweater thing, ugly beard.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, we definitely have some people that have entered the chat, Sassy. So we'd like to say hi once again. We have Last Ketchum, the beautiful Last Ketchum. We have the Root Crew is in there again. We see them popping in.
The Grumpy Skunk, is it?
There he is, the Grumpy Skunk. How are you, my friend? How's it going? Good to see you. Grumpy Skunk actually won the football. We do this football challenge, where a pool and stuff each week. And he did an amazing job with winning. He was in our league. I had an opportunity to beat him, but I didn't play Tom Brady that day. Okay, I had Tom Brady as a quarterback. I didn't play him that day, and that was the day that he went off and scored a lot of points. Had I played him, I would have beat Grumpy Skunk.
That seems to be how it works.
But I was like, okay. So I have. I'm going to cue it up, Sassy. Whenever you're ready for me. His video is slideshow.
Sure.
All right.
Go right ahead.
And why?
Talking.
Huh?
Give me a break from talking.
Yeah, well, we definitely will get that going. And I'm going to pull that up. So we got that. So how's the weather out there right now?
Oh, it is gorgeous. I think it might even be in the 60s for the evening. And it's a little. I think I'm going to have to, get a coat out. It's a little nippy outside.
Okay.
And I do have to say thank you to King Bob with my video yesterday. He was the one thumbs down. So, I was like, I'm going to get angry at somebody. Like somebody's going to be like, it's freezing up here.
All right, so let's go ahead and get this going a little bit. Now, is it something where I'm going to need to stop a little bit? You want me to kind of stop the frame and then kind of explain a little bit?
Yeah. I mean, there's a couple of videos in there just to see the personality of some of the kiddos.
All right.
But I think we're going to get the boring stuff out of the way first. Okay. The best song in the world. God, I love the free stuff. So this is the city of Jacksonville in the county of Duval. As we said, it is the, largest city by landmass. It might not have the most people, but within a 20-minute drive, you can get from the country to the airport to the $1 million houses. So it's definitely a wide variety of people and individuals. And that is one of our beaches. That's the Jack's Beach. If you look on the right side, that's the Atlantic Ocean, not what you can see over on your side of the country, Eric, but this is the other ocean that the United States is by.
Wow, look at that water just come up to the beach like that. And then what's with the bridge thing? That's really cool too. How the bridge.
That's actually a pier that people go down. They could fish off of. Just kind of. If you see on the left side with that's where the beach bars. That's where I pick up most of my clientele. Because normally people that drink by the beach live by the beach.
Okay. All right. And let's go ahead here.
Yeah, the yucky Gulf looks gross.
So Jacksonville, I was actually they take claim that we filled Cool Hand Luke and GI Jane in Jacksonville. GI Jane was actually in Camp Blanding, which is about 45 minutes south of Jacksonville itself. Still in, might be right outside of the county, but it's still within within that Jacksonville area. And I've actually when I was in the Guard, we did some training over there as well. So I got to stomp around the same places that Demi Moore did. And that is St. Augustine. That is the St. Augustine Fort. St. Augustine is actually the oldest city in the United States. That is where Ponce de Leon was looking for the Fountain of Youth. Or was it Marco? Some explorer was looking for the Fountain of Youth. So the Fountain of Youth is supposedly in St. Augustine, and that's kind of funny because you had you had Nick on before in Sarasota.
You did it too.
You had Nick who lived in Sarasota with all the old people. Jacksonville actually has the youngest city by median age. So that'd be Nick on the one side, and that'd be us on the that'd be Jacksonville locals on the other side.
So Nick's on that side.
He's on the old side.
Oh, he's on the Betty White side.
Now I got an observation here, real quick. Something I wanted to point out. Now Jacksonville, like I said, aquariums and things like that. Now that design looks like a turtle. You look at the head, you got the 4 feet.
Yeah.
So when I look at that, I see like kind of a turtle. Now is that? Is it? Am I off on that? That's just what I'm looking at.
I think that was just the that was just a Spanish influence that they had in building it, surrounded being like symmetrical. I don't know if it necessarily has anything to do with a turtle. They might have, the person who made that might be a fan of turtle, but I do see it. That's just old Spanish architecture.
Okay.
Which, oddly enough, the first time we tried to go to St. Augustine, we tried to get into that fort, and we were told that we could not because the King and Queen of Spain were there. And if anybody has seen the Disney movie Three Musketeers with Kurt Russell and Charlie Sheen, Oliver Platt, and Chris O'Donnell, Porthos, who was Oliver Platt's character, was one to be like, oh, this sash was given to me by the Queen of America, or this some ridiculous things that you're like, no way. And so we're like, this is one of those like haha funny things, and it happened to be like the 600th anniversary of St. Augustine being discovered. So they actually would not let it. It was like 625 years. So they would not let us into the fort because legitimately the King and Queen of Spain were there for a celebration.
Okay. So like I said, that is pretty cool. With that, like I said, I still do see a turtle, but definitely we'll go from. So now we got Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Yes, there's a museum for the Ripley's Believe It or Not. In there, it has all kinds of crazy memorabilia and pictures and life-size statues of all kinds of fun, crazy, odd people housed in there. So if ever you're in Jacksonville and you want to see what unbelievable things there are, that is definitely something to put on the list.
I know they have one in Hollywood too, or in San Francisco too. All right, so what's going on here, my friend?
Well, that's just a couple races that I have run. If for some of them you see the mask over the face, I mentioned it in one of the videos. No, that one is that's my homage to the Winter Soldier in the far left. Okay. I don't know which way to point. And actually, that was the last time I ran the Gate River, which was right after Avengers Endgame. And I was giving high fives to people because it's very much like you're running through neighborhoods. So we're giving high fives to like people. There was like a kid that I gave a high five to, and I hear him tell to his dad, the Winter Soldier didn't get he's still alive. He just shaved his head and grew a beard. I'm like, yes, I've
So
restored
you
faith in
collect
humanity.
masks?
What's that?
You collect masks?
Yes, there's a lot of I do collect a lot of masks, and this is David Gerard. He actually owns the gym that we frequent, and I love my shirt because I got kids, and so in Jacksonville we don't have a lot of celebrities as far as football goes, but he was actually a quarterback for the Jaguars. I think he went to Eastern Carolina up in North Carolina.
I got to ask you though, Obi, are you allergic to like maybe something you ate that day or something? I mean, like you look swollen, you look huge. Was there something you ate that just made you allergic?
Well, before COVID happened, there was times that I could frequent the gym much more often, and not have to worry about all right. Excuses.
Well, like I said, I got kids. Definitely, like I said, so. Working out, David Gerard, I do remember him, so that's awesome. All right, so now we got.
That is when I worked security. One of my friends worked security. He's like, hey, anybody want to go to the Jags game and like be on the field? I was like, sure. So that's me actually on the field. It is a lot bigger. If you've ever been to a game in person, the field is a lot bigger than you think, and that's me next to the. Yep, that's me right there.
Wow.
Right.
The other guy was with did not get the memo that we were just supposed to stay there. So that's T.Y. Yeldon, right? When I was traveling into the end zone. So that was on TV. So wow. I'm kind of famous. No big deal. I will be charging for my appearance on this show. I think
I already told you what your payment was.
Millions of
dollars. We already discussed the deal. It's done.
Okay, so now we got a belt.
So that's actually oddly enough, that's the same belt in just 3 different variations. And that's just me. When I lived in Massachusetts, I had a group of guys that we would get together and watch all the pay-per-views together. Then when I moved down here, we didn't have as many people. So I mean, if anybody in Jacksonville happens to be a wrestling fan, if there's anybody possibly in the chat that's a wrestling fan that might want to hang out for like WrestleMania or anything, just let me know. Just anybody in the chat. I know, Bearded Barbarian. They will though. They will pay.
All right, so here we go. We got.
So yeah, that's raising them right. I'm like, I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna watch you guys.
I want to know what's their reactions when they see that. Like, what are they like? Are they yelling and fighting? I mean, what's going on with that? Like, what do they do when they see that?
They often like to imitate the wrestlers. I have gotten several like knees and jumps and kicks. So I have to tell them I wish it was a party at Obi's. If you could be quiet enough not to wake the baby because she will bite ears off.
Hello, Mama J. How are ya?
She won't bite off Sassy's ears.
We'll see. We'll see what kind of mood she's in.
Sassy's her favorite.
Okay, so they're enjoying the wrestling. So awesome. That makes it nice. Now, all right. So what we got going on here?
So that's me and my mom. We're about to go to a local NXT show at the Armory, and I was like, hey, you want to go? And she's like, yeah, can we wear masks? And I was like, sure. So that's us before we're about to leave.
That's awesome.
That is really cool. All right.
That is when there's a YouTube channel that was they put on a wrestling event in Jacksonville, or not in Jacksonville, in Orlando, when WrestleMania was there, and that was our 3 of the hosts that used to be on the channel, and then they did a different channel, and one guy, if you know them, you know them. If you don't, they're fellow YouTube people, and they're based in the UK, so it was kind of cool to like see their stuff, and then have them come over here and be like, you guys are celebrities, and they're like, no, we're actually not. We're just normal people Like, this is cool.
That was an old picture, huh?
And that is an old picture. There's some more belt goodness.
I don't see my J.C. Penney $9.99 belt.
The Bob.
No, those guys are the thick belted metal crunchy ones.
Now, don't let King Bob see this. The Bob, he'll think that belongs to him. You know.
No. There can be only one.
Aww.
So that's another time. That's another time at the beach, and that is about the kid that is upside down is our crazy one. So it fits him perfectly. And then I have again, being at the beach, sometimes you just gotta throw the kids in the air and show them what gravity is like.
All right, I love it.
And that's them doing some chiropractor work on each other when mommy and daddy go to the chiropractor. They're like, yeah, we'll take care of each other. They were adjusting each other's backs.
That's funny.
Yes, I am a Vikings fan. I know it seems weird, but that is actually I won my fantasy football league, which is the trophy I have in my hand. But that is the year that the Eagles beat us in the NFC Championship game. So I was sad, but I was happy.
Oh, so didn't
you have to give up that trophy this year?
I did have to give up. Yeah, I did have to give up that trophy. So it
remember that.
It was a long drive to give it to its new owner.
All right. So let's see here.
And that's my family.
So is that Uncle Luigi?
That's so I mean, and it fits the birth order as well with the eldest, and then the it's boy girl. That's Andrew, cool. Yes. I do have to say, and this might cause some downvotes, so I'm sorry in advance. My next door neighbor, I've sent pictures to a couple of the Saints fans. He's a diehard Bayou person. And he is very loud during football games. And the week before we lost to the Eagles, it was the Minneapolis Miracle, and his house got very, very quiet, and my house got very, very loud.
So didn't he have like green, gold, and purple lights?
He did for
recently, yeah.
For Mardi Gras, he celebrated with the lights.
So Obi the kid, Evelyn, who is also out in Florida, she goes to church where Kirk Cousins' dad is our pastor.
Nice. Awesome. Apparently also in Orlando is a church, or Lakeland is a church that Shawn Michaels goes to, and I'm like, that's a long trip to take every week.
Yeah.
So our baby was born in November, so when Christmas came around, a local church was like, hey, can you guys be the Holy Family? And we're like, sure, if you give the other 3 kids something to do. And that is one of my favorite pictures of my youngest son, because that's just spontaneously his face at times.
All right.
It's like jazz hands. And that's the craziness of the 6 of us. And right now we all fit in a minivan, so I don't know if there's any more on the way. Yeah. Everybody says the twin life is often like the slide on the left, but then again they get a little older and then they become the slide on the right, and it's much better when they work together.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I got a question.
What's up?
And I see the kids that are cooking now. Is that a real? Is a stove on? Like, I mean, because. Like, I mean, I see his hand on the one burner and everything like that, but I mean, these kids are like, I mean, they're on it. Like, you know, they know that that's not hot, but they're cooking. They have the aprons on. They're very like into it. Like, I mean, you got them trained. I mean, I need my kids to make me some dinner like this. I mean, you could just come home, grab the remote control, say, kids, go make me some fajitas tonight. You know, I mean, they're on it. Yeah.
I mean, if you know, right outside of the picture, you don't have their mother making sure they don't do anything stupid. But if the adult supervision might be needed. But yeah, definitely when they can help, they definitely say, can I help? Can I do something?
Oh. Oh yeah.
And that's one of our local places. Our neighborhood has a swing set with 4 swings, 3 regular ones, and then the baby one. So that's all 4 kids in motion.
That's cool. Upside down, the hair flowing down.
Yeah. And I think after this one there's a video, maybe. Yeah.
Turn it up so they can hear it.
Let's see here.
This is cute. They have to hear it.
This is absolute randomness, spontaneousness of my daughter.
Okay, so everybody be quiet. So I have it on 85. So hopefully, let's see.
I'll go. What's your name? Carol.
Yep.
She randomly said that her name was Carol.
So
you said it was Pablo, so I mean,
I was being silly. I thought she'd be like, "No, Daddy."
hello, hi,
know,
how are you? And
you know who I am.
Prince.
So this is us doing some as it's now known AOKs. We baked some cookies when the pandemic hit, and we were giving some to our neighbors. So we just rode around and dropped some off on some doorsteps.
that's awesome. I'll be waiting for my cookies next week.
And that's my youngest with Alligator Man, also known as Earl Sinclair from the Dinosaurs.
But that's not your youngest.
That's my youngest boy.
There you go.
He's the one that wants to go everywhere and do everything.
Yeah.
And then there's my bald bearded figures. Thus far, apparently they have a new one. Not a new one. One that whose channel was I watching? I was watching New and Old Pops, and they had the Joe Coy, and I'm like, he's bald with a beard. I gotta get him too.
Is this a Haunted Mansion one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the one on the end is from Money Heist.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So
that's on the back of our car to say that yes, we are a sci-fi family.
That's
very awesome.
And that's when my youngest was born.
Yeah.
Getting everybody together.
All right, so we got that. Very cool. Tall guy, beard twins.
Me too. Dance.
We got moves in our house.
How excited are you to be at Disney?
How excited are you to be at Disney? Have you had fun? Yes!
Good. Do you know that Mommy helped us get here? Can you tell Mommy thank you?
Thank you, Mom.
Oh.
Hey, bro, I'll try to move around to help you. You want chicken fried rice? You want attracted egg rolls? You want quarter chicken fried rice? You want turkey fried rice? You want that extra sauce? We can do extra duck sauce. What you doing?
Hey there. Daddy, look. There you go.
And get back in the box.
All right. So very, very, very cool, Dad. I know those moments. I definitely can appreciate that. And I know Sassy, when we look back at how they just get older, I still want to do that with as they get older. I still want to not let them get older. It's definitely priceless, those memories, as Two Flowers says. Definitely, it is the best therapy on the planet, far none. So, welcome to Parenthood 101. It is absolutely amazing. It puts everything into perspective. And Obi the Kid, definitely, like I said, this allows us an opportunity just to kind of share a little bit more about you and family and things like that. And we really appreciate that. So, we're going to put together a quiz. It is already put together, but we're going to run that. And so it gives you an opportunity. Guys, the top three are going to get an opportunity to be placed. We have, it is the end of the month coming up. So next week we run it, right, Sassy? So this is the last opportunity for the three.
Yeah. So yeah.
Are there any topics that we need to go over and kind of do the? I don't know if you guys did, but I went to public school and we had anytime that a teacher would be like stomping their foot to be like, here's the answers to the test. You might want to pay attention when I say the following things. That hydrogen is atomic letter H, like stomping their foot on the ground.
I think I pretty much went over all the questions to the quiz because that's where I based most of my questions from.
Awesome. Just the answer to everything is B.
One thing we didn't say was who your captain, Star Trek captain is.
Well, I think that Eric already knows.
I know. I knew he knew, and he's been putting it up there, but just for you to say it out loud.
My captain is Jean-Luc Picard.
Okay.
And if you were to ask my wife, hers would be Captain Janeway, but mine's not Kirk, mine's not Sulu, it's Jean-Luc Picard.
And also, what is normally found in St. Augustine, Florida? Like, what are some things like there that you can find? Is it, would you find like, you did talk about a little bit of some Betty White goodness, but obviously she's been drinking out of the what, I would say.
There was a slide in this slideshow.
Okay. All right. So we'll make sure we got that then. And let's see here, guys. So let me go ahead and pull that up. And classic. And I'm going to go ahead and share. Copy link. All right. So let me go ahead and put that in the stream, guys.
Hey, do you know too that Popping Around the World is on right now?
Oh, I know it's a great show to check it out, guys. Check it out.
I got a notification on top of my phone.
Did you get tickets to the show?
Tickets to the gun show? No.
No, to Popping Around the World.
No, it popped up. It was like notification. It was like you're about an hour late.
Why didn't you get tickets?
Well, they weren't selling tickets.
It's the hottest show right now.
So there you go. 3 to joinmyquiz.com 775-511-865-309. All right, so guys, get loud, get louder, get excited, because like I said, sassy. Now I gotta ask you, Obi, why people are piling in. There's a donut shop somewhere out there, and I know it's a wide, vast areas, but have you ever seen any donuts like this?
Is that Tsunami's? I know that we have a bakery over on our side of the river. The St. Johns River kind of divides Jacksonville kind of in half. So on our side of the river versus Rue Crew's side of the river, we have a local bakery that when hurricanes are happening, they make hurricane donuts that look like a hurricane and color different colors of what you would see with the moisture, with being like red and green and like black in the middle for the eye of the storm. So that might be them.
Yeah. So you got the eye of the storm.
Yeah, wasn't there a major storm in your area about 3 or 4 years ago?
Yeah, was that Irma?
Yeah.
Yeah. Irma, went literally went up the 95 corridor, went right up, and then Florida is not straight. It's kind of it curves a little bit to the northwest, so it went straight up and kind of missed us.
Oh, well, that's great.
I mean, we got some damage, but it wasn't the same kind of damage that South Florida and the islands got.
Yeah.
All right, so we're letting people get in there. So just so you know, it's 860 is the area code. Because Sassy, we got boy, but Obi the Kid, Sassy and I, we have. You ready, Sassy?
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, buddy.
So we definitely have that. So we got our quiz, guys. So we got 15s in there right now, Sassy. So you let me know when to run it. Definitely, like I said, we'll give them hell yeah.
Just give them another minute, and then I have to go run to the little girls' room. So I'll be back before the quiz is over. I promise.
Okay, and
so you can run it in a minute.
Also, you got Hydra Comics, guys. Hydra is, if anyone's still awake by that time, 10 p.m. Central, come and watch him and the panel talk about indie comics. They do a lot of cool stuff over there with Hydra Comics. And then also, like I said, Obi the Kid on his way to 200. So definitely, guys, he needs to be hitting that. He's like 6 away. So if you have not subscribed to Obi the Kid, please do. Show him some love. He does some amazing things. He is a dad who juggles his schedule to bring some entertainment for you guys. Definitely from there. And like I said, once in a while, he may go over and see the Roo Crew, but since it's a half an hour, you're going to have to, get on the air show jets there and go check that out.
Yeah, those are the Blue Angels. They're housed in Jacksonville. That's their home turf is over here. So we several times, if you the place where we used to live was right on the river, and like when they do the air shows, they're literally flying like right over your house. Where it's like, hi, we could say hi to the pilot.
Nice, yeah. Sacramento, we have Mather Field. Same thing. They have a huge air show that they do. It's just crazy. They have the baseball fields. Sometimes we've gone out there with the baseball tournaments, and they still have those going. So it's always a treat for the kids. So definitely, yeah, get excited, guys. We got them. Oh, yeah. So definitely, like I said, guys, we appreciate you guys coming in, checking in the door. Now, you don't have to show your identification, okay? You don't need to see identification, but please hit that like button. Make sure, show some support, show some love. Make sure you guys hit that like button. You guys know how we do in the stream. We want to make sure we have an opportunity to share things out, show that like, show YouTube that algorithm so people can go and watch Obi the Kid on the rewind. And if you are watching on the rewind, thank you so much. We appreciate it. God bless. We hope you guys are doing well. And John Cena, what do we think about them? That's right, John.
I got you, John.
And like I said, if there's any shenanigans, Hydra, now we know, remember Hydra, I know you're here. So we do have our captain. He's on our left. That's right. He's on the left. And we still have Betty White. That's right. She can deal with the best of them. She's tough. So we got ourselves an army, Hydra. But definitely, like I said, not to mention we got Mr. Boba Fett. That's right. All right. So we're going to go ahead and run this thing. Here we go, guys. I'm going to go ahead and set it. And 5, 4, 3, 2, begin. All right, so like I said, we had just begun. We're ready to. It's starting, Sassy. So if there's anything else you'd like to mention, Obi, so what do you got coming up this week? Any videos, anything special that you got going on?
I do have some Patron boxes. I'm a patron to a couple channels, and I have gotten. There's one from from somewhere in Louisiana or something. I don't know. But I've gotten them together, and they are on my to-do list. I have a backlog of videos that are just waiting. I'm trying to do like 3 a week, just so that I don't put out like a video for like 21 straight days, and then I get nothing for a long period of time. So that is in the work. I have gotten my 2 boxes from New and Old Pop unboxings. So myself and Hoosier Pops are going to challenge. So if you don't know Rob, he literally taped up his hands with some duct tape last night to say that he was going to throw down and tear me apart.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So we gotta definitely, like I said, that's something we're gonna have to check that out, guys. Obviously, he's gonna execute Order 66. Yep, here he comes. So they're gonna be throwing down. But Obi the Kid says that's right. Bring it on. That's right. We have it. But then you never know. Like I said, once whoever wins there, right? It's who's next, guys. Who's next? So we appreciate everybody being here today. And like I said, once we wrap this quiz up, make sure you guys go check out. So is it on Brandy's channel tonight or Clara? Whose channel? I know Funko Pop and Unicorns. They're doing that movie watch.
I think it's on Brandy's channel.
Okay, with the Goonies. And
Hey, you guys.
And Obi is 6 away from 200. So if we could get him to his 200, that would be amazing.
There's a giveaway at 200.
Now, and Obi, I do have your droid. You're definitely gonna have to come back and fight for him.
Yeah, I do need to say for anybody, no droids were hurt in the filming of the video. I made sure of it. Because I think somebody reached out and they're like, "Is the droid okay?" Because you kind of just like chucked him away. I'm like, "He's fine." Yeah, Boba caught him, and apparently he brought him over to you. So I'm gonna need him back. We'll talk after the stream.
Well, I also have I got Boba Fett's gun, so definitely he's letting me use that for a little bit for this weekend. So he's got a couple extras. He said to go ahead and keep this one. So I said, Boba, definitely best day ever. Awesome. But being a dad, have you found anything challenging about that so far? I know we love it, and I know we do, but I know it also sometimes you want to sit on the couch and just be like, I need a moment, and I know it does have those moments. And I know we wouldn't change it, because we love being the dads and the parents. But do you have that, you and your wife, you kind of have a good little teamwork thing going on. I know a lot of times you're like, okay, I'm right in the middle of changing. I'm doing this. So you guys got that balancing act that really supports each other. So I think it's really important, definitely in a relationship, it's really, really big. So any secrets, any dad secrets?
Just enjoy the moment and our things are replaceable. I'm going to say it, and it's not going to be a wonderful thing to say, but Funko Pops are replaceable. If they do get flushed or ripped apart or, they are replaceable. But just, in the moments, just enjoy it, because, I blinked and we have an 8-year-old, and, I blinked again, and a baby that I feel like we just brought home is, with like a year and a quarter. So just enjoy the little moments. And, people have done it before. They've been doing it for thousands of years. So no matter what you got going on, just kind of take a deep breath and ride it out.
And do they pull on the beard a little bit? They do the beard stuff.
Yes, anybody that has a beard, right under the under part of the chin, they've hung off of that, and I'm like, ow, that hurts.
Okay. All right, so we're checking this out. I'm trying to see if there's any movement in regards. So I haven't seen Viking. I haven't seen Viking move as much, but it looks like we're close to being done. At this point, it looks like, as of right now, Sassy, it looks like King Bob is going to take that title, the first slot. Looks like Nancy, yeah, boy, and then the Roo Crew. So it looks like those three at this point.
I know all three of them. I know three of them.
Number 4, let's say, I think could be finished. We'll see. So it looks like, just looking at it, doesn't look like there's any more movement. So I'm going to go ahead and end this, Sassy. And we're going to go ahead and go from there. And all right. So so we have King Bob, Nancy, and the Roo Crew. Congratulations. Good job. So let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead, and that's going through. So very, very cool. And let's see here. So on the questions, just to go through it, just in case. So we have, what Funko line does Obi not collect? It is horror. How many kids does Obi have? And Obi?
4.
All right. And who is Jacksonville, Florida is named after? Obi?
As much as I want it to be Michael Jackson, it's Andrew Jackson.
Andrew Jackson. Which family member got Obi into wrestling?
That'd be my mom.
All right. And what gaming franchise best represents Obi's kids?
The Mario.
Mario. And what is the name of the largest U.S.-based 15K race hosted in Jacksonville?
That's that Gate River run.
Yeah, I did. And so Obi, obviously, he does his running, not as fast as Captain America. And what is said to be found in St. Augustine, Florida?
Fountain of Youth.
The Fountain of Youth, which Betty White has tapped into. Who does Obi blame for his grandfather's death? And
That'd be Mr. Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan. Who is Obi's Star Trek captain? And that is Picard. And what is unique about this? What is unique about some of Obi's kids?
I have twins.
Twins. So very, very cool. So awesome. Congratulations to those that came through. SASSY will have you guys down on the list. So once again, guys, we really appreciate you guys being here, hanging out, and just spending some time getting to know Obi the Kid. Please, if you have not subscribed to him, please do. If you guys, anybody has been dropping that links to his channel, please make sure you guys do that. Obi, it's time to get a hobby for a lot of kids. Internet. Sorry, Andrew. But definitely, guys, make sure you hit the like button, guys. Obi, let me ask you, just out of curiosity, what is your thought process on I know when we go into live streams a lot of times, and we always ask people to say, hey, please hit the like button. But a lot of times it seems to be a barrier sometimes. And all of us as content creators, we work hard for our videos and streams and stuff and bringing the entertainment. And I mean, now we can't hold a gun to people's heads and say, hey, hit the like button. But I mean, out of respect, family and courtesy, like it seems to me like when I go in, I want to hit the like button. And I mean, even if you don't want to hit the dislike button, I mean, hey, it's all good. It's whatever the case may be. Right. So
yeah.
What is your thought and process on that? As a person going into a chat, is it something where you get caught up into the stream that you kind of forget about the like button, and just obviously then when stream ends, you're like, oh, I need to go back and hit it or whatever. But
yeah, I think with the stream, you kind of get caught up because you want to do the live chat and you want to talk with everybody that's in here as well, and talk with them. And sometimes, I mean, I honestly forget sometimes, and I'm like, I go back, I'm like, oops, gotta hit that thumbs up, or just something like that. So I mean, sometimes people get caught up, and I know for all the people that I've subscribed to, like I have a Rolodex of videos that I need to catch up on, and sometimes if I'm watching that, like I'll watch and I'll go on to the next video, and I'll have to go back and be like, yeah, that was a thumbs up, or oh, I got to go comment on that, just show support and show some love.
Well, what's always good, sometimes what I do is when the intro's running, I hit the like button, and then it's like, okay, well, if for some reason I didn't like the video, which is pretty much not, I'm gonna go. You just kind of change it around, right? But I mean, I think obviously everybody works hard on the streams, and I know each and every one of you guys would love for people to go in and hit your like buttons. So as the crew up here, we'd appreciate it if you can show some love to this stream today, and definitely hit that like button, guys.
I do have one more question for Obi before we go, though. I want to know where Obi came from.
So today, Obi is gonna mean Obi Ben. That's what Obi's going to stand for today.
Say it. We'll do it one more time. Let me see.
It's gonna be Obi Ben. That's what Obi's gonna stand for. And a lot of people say OBE. It's like, no, I started spelling it out because everyone would add an I in there and be like, it's OBE. E. And now it's you could tell people that don't watch on a consistent basis, and I'm okay with that. Now there's a lot of people out there, but they're like OBE. I'm like, it's Obi, but I'll take it. Then, like,
or when they say obey, huh?
Obey. Yeah, that's the people that are like, hey, obey. It's like, I'm like, yeah, no.
Well,
I'm a
Obi,
very large man.
it
That
is.
didn't answer my question, but okay, cool.
Yeah, because
Don't worry, it'll change tomorrow. Ask me tomorrow. It'll be a different answer.
Yep, that's how I feel.
all right. Well, we appreciate everybody being here today, guys. And like I said, check Obi out, please. If you have not subscribed to him, guys, show him some love. Like I said, we're rooting. Sassy's got it going. Definitely rooting. And Obi, thank you again for being here and hanging out with us. We look forward to bringing you back again, as the weather changes and maybe get you out on a hunt or a beach or, maybe a restaurant review or something like that, or maybe whatever the case may be, maybe a Tampa Bay game, something along those lines. But definitely anything that you, Sassy, you got going on?
Nope.
You don't have anything going on this week?
Mm-mm. I mean, I'll probably have a video drop, but I mean,
So you're gonna drop a video, maybe?
Yeah. Oh, our swap boxes are this weekend. We have like 63 channels that are participating in this swap box number 4. It was a blind build where you would build a box on stuff that you collect, and then you got the name, and then you had to ship it. So those were all shipped and are dropping Saturday and Sunday.
That's just barbaric. So yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun.
I have a lot of videos to watch this weekend, guys.
So ours Sunday, right?
Mine, yeah, ours all drop on Sunday. So make sure y'all watch Sunday. Y'all get to see all 3 of us.
All right. Well, we appreciate it, guys. It's been a scream. Definitely has been a scream. Hanging out, and this is remember, guys. Sassy and I, if you get a chance, and Obi, make sure you guys subscribe. If you have not, show us some love because we definitely appreciate it.
Let's go.
All right, so in the Culinary Trapper, King Bob, we definitely have. You got Target Con, Root Crew drop on Saturday. So all weekend long, guys, there's a lot of great videos to be dropping. So make sure you check them out, show some love. Hell Hydra tonight has his comic stream. Definitely, guys, we are family, and family supports, family loves. That's the way it works. Help each other out. Point the way. Remember, I am Harry Pointer. That's right, Harry Pointer, always pointing the way. And you guys, you don't have to stay here, okay? You don't have to. We appreciate it. And you don't have to go home. Or actually, how does it work, Sassy? You can't stay here, but I don't know. You can go to the next stream, guys. Go to the next one.
Go check out Mama J and Brandy and Clara and Caitlin. They're watching the Goonies.
We love you all. Obi the Kid, Sassy, Princess Sassy. We're heading out.